So one of the tools of the ninja, right, ninki, is a Donohi. And this is exactly what one would be. Let's get that close on there. It would look like this. It's made out of copper. And it has the top like this. And inside it, it's rolls of char cloth, like this. And it's rolled up like that. See? So what you would do is you would take this piece of metal, this metal rod, and you would roll up cotton, right? And you would char it. And then once you char it, you'd stick it in here. What I'm going to do to get it going, I'm just going to use a lighter just to show you guys how this works. But as you guys know, a copper is a really big, conductor. There you go. Yeah, so you're just going to get, it's already char cloth, so it's going to catch really quick. So then you take this cap, put it there, that way it doesn't go out on you. And you can probably see like this, see that like this. Do you see it in there? Yeah. And then here, hold that like that. So as you're walking in cold weather, you just keep blowing on it. And this is going to keep it nice and hot and warm. And you would kind of keep it next to your heart. Sometimes you could just stick it in your kimono or whatever it is. And they would use this to travel. So you're in the winter or whatever it is, and you're traveling, you would use a donohi, you would use this body warmer, and you just keep holding on to it and blowing on it, or keep it next to your heart, and you kind of blow it this way, and you know, it just keeps your body warm as you're going through the cold weather, right? So this is one of those things that it's a pretty common tool in the ninja community when we talk about ninjutsu and how they would travel, right? All right, so another common tool in the fire or kaki, right? So that's what this is all called, Kaki or fire tool. So the Donohi would be part of that, right? This is something that's actually what we consider one of the 6 tools of the ninja in the Shoninki, and this is called an Uchitake. So an Uchitake is very similar to a Donohi, okay? Now there are different variations of these things as well, but this is an Uchitake. It means striking fire. Usually at the end you have, you know, like flint steel, so you can strike to make a fire, like you guys know, like we use ferro rods or whatever, or flint steel striker. But on the inside, again, it's another copper cylinder. This time it has holes in it. And what this does is you would light the inside of it and you just keep it lit like that. And this thing is not so much as a body warmer as it is to make sure that you're carrying an ember so that you can burn a castle down or burn a house down or something along those lines, or maybe make some sort of a fire signal or whatever. So what this is this copper, which is going to get super hot, because you guys can see this used to be really long. Let me open that up a bit. That was way all the way. It's little right now, but it was the length of this whole thing. But that thing right there, you would take that and you would use that to start a fire, right? And you want to keep it going. And it's in a copper tube. It has a little, like this little piece to keep it up, right? And this goes inside a bamboo canister, so that way when you carry it, when you're going on your way, just the air that goes through this would kind of keep the air moving and keep the ember going. So this is a way that you would transfer, you know, you would be able to carry an ember. Uchitake is a way to carry an ember to light a fire or to have a signaling or something along those lines. And then you would keep this, you know, you would use this to strike in case this does go out, right? So there's another one of your common Kaki or fire tools, and this is called an Uchitake. All right, the next little fire tool that we're going to kind of talk about. I know I'm cheating because I'm using the damn lighter to do all these, right? Right? But this is for demonstrational purposes, right? But this is called a Gando, and it's written in the Senshukai, and amongst other things, basically it's a cylinder. You got a handle on the back, you got holes in the back for air, right? And you hold it like this, and then this will allow you to kind of look around, right? If you guys would you go turn off the lights for me? Did you get a picture? And you just keep it going, Jocko, so they can see what goes on here. So the Ninja, is it on? Okay, there we go. So look at do you see how it's like a flashlight where I can like look, see that circle?
Oh yeah.
Can you get that, Jocko, the circle?
Yep.
So let's say you're a ninja and I'm going to go towards where's she at? Dun, dun, dun. So I'm looking for a scroll, right? And I go this way, and see, now you can see where I can catch what I mean?
Yeah.
So this gives an opportunity, so, you know, and then obviously if you needed to, you know, close it off, you know, or put it in next to one of your things in case someone saw you, you could do that, right? But it gives you a way, see, it's like a flashlight.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
You get really close to the wall and you can see how small that circle gets. Right? And now we don't see as much, so depending on what room you're in, right? But you see how that's a way now they're controlling the light. So from a fire tool perspective, or Kaki, so now we talked about the Donohi, where it's a body warmer, and the Uchitake, you can create a fire, and now you've got Gando, so you can have light when you're in certain places. And do you catch what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so we looked at the 3 different tools. We looked at the Donohi, the body warmer, right? And then from there we looked at the Uchitake, and then from there we looked at the Gando. And I mean, clearly all of them you have a fire, so there's versatility with that. But you can also see how the materials within each one is much different, and that aids to a different kind of result. Like with the Donohi, it's already charred cloth rolled up, so it just keeps burning for a long period of time and keeps you warm. Where take the Uchitake, that's a long hemp rope, and you're really holding a flame. It's basically like a match. You can take it and, you know, like we talked about, like with the guns or some sort of a, you know, something like that where you can light it and shoot something or start a fire with it or whatever. So the Uchitake is more like a match, where the Donohi is more like a body warmer. But then the Gando obviously is a candle, and it's used like a flashlight. So all of them are very small. All of them you could easily just, depending on the mission that you're on, you can just take. You know what I mean? Now they're all kind of written in different manuals and so forth. So with the Gando, well, we're looking into the Bansenshukai, right? And this is what it would look like in the Bansenshukai right here. And you can see how it has its different rings. So no matter which way that you would move the you would move it, it would still hold a certain way. You catch what I'm saying? Where with the what do you call it? With the Shoninki, you can see the Donohi is in the Shoninki. There we go, and there it is. So you get this aspect, right?